Oh, BTs when they.
And when people need lots of weed, that means I have to trim lots of weed, which means I get
And we're
lots.
back. It's like we never left. All right.
Does it work now?
I don't know. We have to check, but I got the recording to
Are we
work,
back?
which should mean.
Gamma, brother, can you hear me?
Can you hear us? Are we back? Are we here? Are we relevant?
Please tell me.
Well, if you guys don't,
Yay,
if you don't
nay.
talk, then they don't hear anything. Speaky.
Dippy-dippy-dow.
Somebody tell me. I don't know.
Can you hear me, folks? Do you hear
Yeah,
the
okay.
sibilance?
I got confirmation on my end. We're going. Okay.
Boom.
All right.
Third time's the charm. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode, I believe it's about 27-ish, of the full-on, can't wait to have it going, Age of Ashes campaign. We are here with my furnace running, which it should not be. Excuse me while I text my wife. Furnace! Don't let the furnace run across my audio. The Element Portal podcast is audio only, which you can find everywhere. Shout out to our sponsor supporting our Fantasy Grounds platform because, well, they're Fantasy Grounds. And they gave us the books to have a go, and we're having such a good time with or without you, Frank. I make a pretty good dwarf myself, you know. I just line them up, I chop, and they all fell down. How you like that?
Well, I don't like the way you're talking about me at all.
Oh, no.
I mean,
it's
that sounds ridiculous.
You could have been cross-eyed and you would have hit everything. It was really, really sad for the DM. Those sad sessions, but you're back now. So what did we miss? Well, you guys been clearing rooms and somebody woke up a bear. I'm just waiting for Miros to go in there and poke it. We are closed captioned on our video. Check us out. The uploads coming later on our channel. We are streaming to Dark Galaxies Gaming. We are streaming to our own channel here at twitch.tv/GMScut. We're on Twitter. Again, they're probably wondering, since we've tried to start this tonight several times, a little bit of technical glitching. Why? Why do we keep trying new things? My cast keeps asking me, thumping the camera, because we're trying to improve. If you look right here, you can't see it, but they can see it. We have closed captions running. Oh, you're welcome, because I dared to try. Anyway, getting back to the show. Two of you are asleep with crap initiative. Miros leading the surprise round with a 21. I am switching to the battle music and the battle fire, whether you like it or not. Miros, what do you do?
Pooping is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I contemplate that, but I reserve it to just close the door.
Okay. Closing the door with a single action.
Yes.
And then?
In the pile of rocks that I moved, I'm assuming I became familiar with a lot of the rocks, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Rocks are your friends.
I find one that looks like a wedge. Wait, does this door have a latch?
No. Just a door.
Okay.
Not in very good
It's
shape.
just a door.
It looks like something's tried to batter its way out from the inside. Hence, they had a ton of rock and furniture in front of it, which means it opens towards you.
Okay.
Second action burn for perception, making these decisions. Where did I put that rock? Which one of it? Which one? All of the rocks we moved. Thieon
Okay,
moved
then I find the one that looks like the wedge the most.
Yep.
I grab it and shove it in the seam of the door
Okay.
on the floor. And I stomp on it. And I go, Thieon!
No?
Okay. Can I have a strength check, please?
Gladly.
Is someone going around opening doors?
How much time did we get before you did this?
None. Remember, you
Did
guys.
we get our rest?
Well,
no.
if I moved a ton of rock,
Nope.
I imagine maybe 3 seconds.
Yeah. He moved a bunch of rocks, so he dug at it for 20 minutes.
Without me?
Yep. No.
A ton.
You guys had like the proverbial 20 minutes, and then he just had to go open a door. Now,
I
Theo,
like the record to show that I moved a ton of rock in 12 minutes.
noted. Thieon does not go during this round, the surprise round, but the bear goes. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. I'm gonna slam myself at the door.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
The Muppet that I threw in there,
Mm-hmm.
did it do its job?
Would you like to open the door and check?
No, I'm just curious.
I see freedom. You threw in the Muppet. This thing runs at the door. Bam! What was that strength check for wedging said rock?
7.
Okay. I believe we've got break DC for structures. Let's see here. So let's talk to our rules lawyer here, just to make sure I'm on the up and legit here. We're talking about a reinforced wood as opposed to regular wood. Yeah, we've got a hardness of 15. We got 60 hit points, and then BT or break. I'm assuming it becomes broken at 30.
Yeah, that's your break threshold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as I do 30 points, it's a broken door.
Becomes, yes.
Okay. Right. So I move over and I boom chuck-a-luck at the door. Reinvigorated by the fact I see something. Open it. This bear makes a lot of noise. Does not sound like it's a regular docile beast as it like mad at the door. And that is the surprise round. Surprise, Miros. Wondering whether the Muppet did its job or not. What do you do?
Okay, okay.
Skipping the first action where he shat his drawers.
Yeah. Well, from this point, after kicking that stone on the door, I'd like to make a tactical move. Not a retreat, but a tactical move. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 5, 10. Close the door. 15. Wait, so that's a move, close door. Okay.
How many doors are you closing?
I close the one door because to blow 3 actions and move in here, I need to do 2 moves.
Okay.
So I use 1 action to close the door, and then go, Thieon, close the door.
So you close the first door, second one's still open.
Correct.
Okay. Thieon, you are sitting on a chair, sharpening your axe, just sort of, quietly resting, dozing a bit. You're kind of on watch. Miros went off to explore, and the casters were resting. 20 minutes in, tops. Miros comes barreling into the room, slamming one door, and then pointing at you, even though he's standing right beside it, at the next one. Apparently, he's disturbed a baby in the next room. It's upset. What do you want to do?
It's a baby bear.
It's a baby bear.
I'll move to the door. So this door in front of me is open.
Yep.
And I think I'm just going to stay there with the open door, looking at the closed door directly in front of me.
Okay.
I don't hear anything, and then I'll make a listen check, a perception check.
Okay. I'm assuming it takes an action to get up from prone, but I don't have to be that fussy if you're just kind of sitting there because you just kind of lean forward. So
yeah, I'm just camped right there to see if it's making progress.
Okay. So you go there, a perception.
Nope. 9.
I don't hear, baby.
Which is funny.
And then, close the door.
No, I'm going to keep it open.
Okay. You want to open the other one?
No. What do I look daft?
Well, you're our door opening guy. It's 5
That's
feet away
right.
from you.
That's right. And this door is clearly already open. My job is done, sir.
Yeah, but the other door is closed. It's mocking you.
I don't have enough movement. It's too far away. I can't get to it in time. Nope. Clearly can't. Nope.
All right.
Can't.
All right.
Too far.
That's fine. That's fine. It's the bear's turn. And you know what? This A&W, it's not... No. He's not He's not happy. I am actually offering sound effects, but you're purring over them. So now you hear bear growling and the music, which is twice as disturbing as far as I'm concerned. Boom, boom, boom on the door. Well,
Baby.
maybe let's do some let's do some slashing damage to the door. I hit it twice on my surprise round, so 8 and 9. That's 17, and I'm just gonna sit here and batter away on this door. Now I'm assuming, being an substantial object, even with penalties or whatever, I'm gonna hit the door. Now each hit though gets absorbed.
Hardness 10, wasn't it?
Actually 15.
Ooh, you got a whale on it to get through it.
Well, here's the thing, Joe. Do I have to do 15 points per hit or 15 points per round?
Per round.
Ah,
I do believe it is per round.
okay.
It would make sense.
Well, not necessarily. A reinforced door, like a regular wooden door, you whack it, hardness of 10, you got to really, get in there to do any kind of damage chipping away. 15 points. I'm going to err on the side of not so sure, unless you're absolutely sure, Joe, because I'm thinking like this thing could, just about anybody could bust through a door just with 3 actions. It would go down by way too quickly. So this thing,
Not really, because you have your hardness and then you have your old hit points. I'll call them.
yeah, but I have to beat the hardness to do any hit point damage.
Yep.
Right.
Until it becomes broken.
Right. But like I said, I'm not hitting it, otherwise it would shred it. Well,
Okay.
yeah, no, I can see that. So 17, so I do 2. Right. And then there's like bam, 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 bam. There's a good, 7, 13, and 12. There's a good 25, 32. So it's a 15. It's like 17 total. This is an old door. This has been like wailed on before. This thing is not at, full. This door has a story, ladies and gentlemen. just like Ryan is looking a little short in the camera and Joe's a little too soft on his microphone tonight. There's a story behind that, hopefully to be corrected. But it's Al's turn, so I'll have to come back to that story. Al, what do you do?
Oh, what are you going on about? I'm trying to have a nap here.
Yeah, we got a bit of a situation.
I don't see nothing, lad. I'm
You
going to go
prefer
back to sleep. Roll back over.
Okay. So it's a future you problem, as Ryan would put it.
Yep.
That's a future me problem. All right. Al does nothing. Niles.
Nothing. I do nothing.
Now, I believe as long as you guys remain dormant and at rest, asleep or not, you can still regenerate your casting.
Yeah, but considering we've only rested for like
20 minutes. Yeah, it's negligible anyways. But
20 minutes and 6 seconds if you ignore everything around you. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying, you want to stay on the nap clock. I'm good.
no, there's no reason for the bear to come directly through this door. If we stay hunkered down and quiet.
It'll go through the open door to the south in that long skinny room now, right?
That depends.
One would think.
One would
One
think.
would think.
What do you guys know about bears?
Ooh,
Miros.
I've got to roll for
Bear conjecture is flying around the room. How about we have some solid DM facts?
16 knowledge nature.
First of all, okay, this is a large bear, fully grown. However, it looks like it's been wounded. It looks like it is half mad. And we have an incredible sense of smell. So,
But it's not hungry.
let's talk about a caster that fights from afar, freezing its enemies. Let's talk about somebody that gives things a beating. And let's talk about Well, he got his axe clean, but from the chest down, I believe from 3 episodes, Frank's covered in blood, fresh blood, and only just sat down for 20 minutes and started cleaning himself up.
But in all fairness, all these rooms we've been through should be covered in blood too.
They are.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's like scent camouflage.
Yep, possibly. I didn't say he wouldn't find you. I didn't say he wouldn't do what you guys proposed he do. I'm just...
Path of least resistance. He's a bear, not a freaking engineer.
We'll see.
Not. I'm just letting you know that you've touched upon the concept of dwarven stealth. I'm not painted in blood. Everything's painted in blood, so I don't stand out.
You're good. Sure. Just
Corpses and the like.
I'm just here to reveal the facts.
Right then.
So, Muros, did you want to do anything else? Well, it's still your turn. Because recall is like a single action.
Oh. Okay, well, my cousin Thieon's acting like a daft fool and holding the door open. I kindly reach in front of him, and then I close the door.
Okay.
Thieon, this is the door closed. You had it backwards.
I was given a listen to see that thing you pissed off over there.
It's a bear.
Was it a big bear or a small bear? I
It was
don't know.
It was a huge bear. Remember the goblins were talking about a bear?
It's a visible bear because we can't
Yeah,
technically see it right now, so I took it off the map.
Well, did you close the other door down below, or is it just going to come banging on that one over there now?
What, the door in the last room to the south, or you mean the room to where I found it from?
To the south.
I
It's just going to run right through and come round now.
Oh, do you mean to the south of us? Hey, close
Hey, hey, we'll go.
that. Hey. I take 5-foot step and I close the door.
I don't know if there are 5 steps in second ed.
I take
There are
move
not.
action.
Not that door. Now we're trapped in here, just like the bear
There's-
was trapped in there.
There's a
Move action.
There's a step.
Oh, the door that
Yeah,
Albert
no,
burnt
you've got
up.
it. You've got
There's
it.
a
You've
step
got it.
and a stride, and they both burn chevrons, I believe. But anyway, Thieon,
Yeah.
while this is
my
back and
God.
forth and we're endlessly hovering over the two of your turn, as it were.
All right, so I'll move now. 5, 10, 1 move. Open the door. 2, 5.
Fair enough.
10,
We did leave doors
15.
open behind us.
Yep. And you guys are,
Hey,
like I said,
that-
there are bodies all over the place bleeding out that you guys are stepping over. Maybe some have maybe some have stabilized by now and they're like at that unconscious state or woken up and are dragging themselves off.
What a
Oh.
horrible awakening, though.
Oh.
Like, seriously, think about that for a second. Like, these 3 dwarves come trumping through and just smash the crap out of you and all your friends. And when you come to,
Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting
Well,
sniffed by a bear.
Smokey the Bear's eating your entrails.
Well, there's only one way to
So I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna loop around and try to close that door to the south.
because it looks like
And
well-
the
Thieon is out there, you know, not just imagining their fate. He's tracking it down. All right. So is that as far as you can go, sir?
that's as far as I can go. Yeah.
All right. It's bear time. And I am just going to town on this door. I'm clawing at it. I've had a good go. How about shouldering the sucker open? I mean, the door isn't locked. I don't have to destroy this thing. And as I'm scraping away, and his stone is wedged in there with his mighty strength of 7, I'm sure even if it gives a little bit, the bear's got his nose in the crack going, this thing, you know, this might open. So now a stuck door or window to force open is a DC of 15. Exceptionally stuck, 20. There's your rock. I'll be kind. Not because
Oh,
of
thank you.
not because of your crap roll. It's because you decided to stick a wedged rock using engineering mechanics as a doorstop to make it exceptionally stuck. So I believe here in the world of 515, Joe, forcing open a door in the core.
I'm reading it right now.
Yep. I believe
So
I
if
just
you
make
wanna
athletics check, yeah?
Yeah, it's under athletics, but if you want to force it open, they give you samples.
Okay.
So since you stated this was a sturdy wooden door,
Mm-hmm.
it is a master. So for your DC, that's at your DC level. Do you remember that?
Come again?
A sturdy wooden door
Yeah.
is classified as a master, according to the rules.
Oh, okay.
your
So, what's a mastery proficiency level?
So your DC is master is what what is that, 6?
Yeah. So DC plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or whatever it is. Yeah.
okay. So like 26.
Yep.
Yep. I can hear the emails flooding in already. No. Well,
Do you hear the clicking?
yeah, I can hear the clicking. I can hear. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just making athletics checks. I'm assuming I get 3 of them. 30. Boom. Hi there on the second one. He's out. And using athletics, I'm going to wiggle like he wants to barrel this door open and just charge what's on the other side. Like I don't even care. So keeping my athletics, my third as a movement, this thing just wants to barrel out, pushing everything back. It wants out of this room. So 5, 10, 15 just comes, barging into the room through debris, and it's doing the rhino thing. Like this, the bear is just flailing everywhere, rolling the head and the shoulders, just trying to clear everything, picking up Muppets, throwing people around. And that's me. Albrecht.
Right. Still sleeping.
Oh, and I can describe this because even though you guys don't see it, somebody does.
Oh God.
Don't get your ass back in here.
No, that would be meta because you don't know what's going on that much. It was just for the audience. The audience view. So, sorry, Al?
I'm still sleeping.
No school. Okay. Niles.
Trying to sleep.
Okay. I think of myself as a benevolent DM. I try not to rule bend, but having you guys awake and attending to the situation, you could offer your skill set. You guys are more than just the sum of your spells, gentlemen.
Yes, but this is to teach somebody a lesson.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, everybody's sleeping. Let's go see what's behind door number 1.
I'll tell you what. If Miros learns this lesson, you get a hero point. Miros.
Spoilers, there will be no lesson learned.
Miros.
Okay. I hear the clash. I look at the door that I closed. I look at Albrecht, who's sleeping on the couch, and I look at the door that Thieon just left from.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of echo, sir. You want to bring it in?
Oh, that would be my. So, I look at the moving all the parts that are involved. I got my cousin sleeping on the couch. I got the door that is closed, and I heard a big crashing sound from the other side. And I got Thieon, who just left to the south. And then I got a door that leads to something mighty terrible that I don't want to deal with at this moment.
Yes.
And you could easily make a perception check of 5 and hear the wheels turning.
Yes. Would you? But if you take that time, it's an action. You will easily, like you said, the DC is very low, but paying attention takes an action. So,
paying attention.
Seriously, it's just taking the time, right? So, you check to see if you want to hear something going on. 1 chevron down, and here it comes. 2 left. Or you're just gonna.
Can you retry knowledge checks?
Sure. You'd like to, well, pick an angle. Like I just went, going on about bears for the bear debate. If your brain starts going, right, bear survival tactics, how do I survive a bear attack? That kind of thing, right?
I studied a lot about all the things in Nature's Wonder there. Surely it must be something I read about bears.
Sure.
Surely. So make a knowledge nature check.
Flashback to when he first joins the 5 Mountains Monastery or whatever structure stands, and there's the different disciplines, and there's the one monk wearing the bear skin, and Miros is remembering his moves and how to fight the guy in the bear skin. There you go.
There we go. It was a good fight. He kicked me in the head a lot.
I knew.
A lot.
I knew.
I was on the ground.
Tell him what you
and
rolled.
he kicked. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's
And what I remember is he kicked me in the head a bunch of times.
That explains a lot right now.
I'm sorry. Whenever Ryan asks for a knowledge check with his character, it's like first time he's good. After that, it's just all good.
I just get flashbacks. No.
So that's 2. Anything else?
I want to move up to the door.
Okay.
Embrace it.
Okay. There you go. Thieon, son of Dolan Crosshammers, going it alone.
Well, my goal was to close the door to the south.
Well, you've exited the door to the south.
And
Oh, you mean lapping
15,
around and
20, 25. I get to there, and with that door open, I'm like, nope, and turn around.
Okay.
I'm noping right out of there.
All right.
That's me.
Okay.
I was going to try to cut it off and close the door to the south in that room and trap it in there just like it was trapped before.
Okay.
But that's not going to happen now, obviously.
It's free, you know. I'm going to take it off the board.
Yep.
As long as there isn't eyes on. Okay. But you guys do hear the you guys can hear the snarls echoing down and around the open door, especially Thieon. You know, you can hear all the growling and the flailing and everything. And you can hear it thrashing about in the room, you know, like flipping furniture and stuff, like the thing's just gone nuts.
It's going to sleep good tonight.
It's going to eat good tonight. You guys have left a whole bunch of fresh dinner lying around.
I tried to feed it.
Out first, food second. But anyway.
Well, it's good that we took time to search the bodies before we left them there.
Speaking of searching the bodies, in your dreams there, Al, you're half conscious. You ever get those nights when you kind of fall asleep and then 20 minutes later you're wide awake because, you know, your cousins have disturbed the dungeon? But in this particular case,
Assholes.
in this particular case, you're thinking about the bodies.
Okay.
Right? And they've all had
Frog legs in particular?
No. Personal items. I mean, humans like to wear necklaces. They have like a little pendant. They have their ID going, I'm with this faction, right? Dwarves like rings. They like emblems on the pummels of their daggers, their clan dagger, right? They etch something on the side of a hammer, or they have something on their shield, or big tabards, right? Humans and dwarves also like big tapestries and stuff, right? Primal creatures from the expanse, the Moagi expanse, would likely just carry a symbol like in their pocket, you know, just wrapped up feathers, or, you know what I mean, like on their person. And it could be hanging on their belt, it could be tucked on the haft of their weapon, could be behind their ear, could be anywhere. Then you have what they etched it on: bone, wood, right? Then you have different artists. See, the thing about human culture and dwarven culture is they have a smith, they have artisans, and then they mint out coins, they mint out something, and it might be different artists, but, you know, there is a certain symmetry, there is a certain sort of standard to artwork.
What are you getting at here, Jeff?
Chicken scratching that didn't make sense before. A claw type scratch, talons curved over, and the idea that it is smoking.
In my dream.
No, on them.
Oh.
You've seen it again, but it's like give a room full of little kids crayons and go, we're all going to draw horses. And guess what you get? A whole budget, but at least it's all on paper and crayon, right? Go take them to a garbage heap and just dump things and go, scratch horses into the stuff with other stuff. Then what do you get? Not really legible at all. And this is what your brain is finally piecing together, is everybody has had some kind of scratched emblem, woodstone or whatever. Do you have religion?
Okay. No,
Niles.
but this is 2nd edition, so I rolled a 19 plus 1 for 20.
Oh, very nice. Now, I believe a DC for untrained, though, has to be something simple. You can roll 20, but you're only going to make knowledge checks of up to like 10, right?
Is that how it works?
I believe so.
I thought it was just you didn't get pluses.
Then how would an untrained person that wasn't trained in anything or anything mithril go, I know everything about mithril weapons because I rolled a 20 and never been to the mountain, never seen a forge, but you know what? I can tell you, they fold their steel.
I heard that one guy in that one place talking about this exact subject.
They're tribal. Ooh.
Okay.
Big god in sky. Ooh, big bow down. Ooh, big dragon. Big nasty dragon of destruction. This is some kind of cult. Some kind of smoking dragon claw cult.
Oh, cue my dwarven heritage.
Niles.
Other neurons firing in my sleep state. Sorry.
Yeah. So Niles, you look over, the dwarf's rolling around having a Jimmy Neutron brain burst. Or dwarven seizure from your perspective. What are you doing? Still sleeping, Niles? Or?
No, I was just reading.
Oh, he's actually just sitting there
for our recall.
for his book.
So,
yeah.
Yes, I was reading through the books and the rules. For what Matt just rolled.
Okay.
Yes, because we have to remember that we have our skills that you can do anything for untrained. And then with trained action, that's when it becomes apparent that we need to be trained in more stuff. So like for religion, trained is deciphered writing, which he was trying to do. That is a trained skill. So technically he can't do it unless he's trained. He can recall knowledge, which then you can give him the base DM thing. So if you do roll a natural 20, then you still get something.
But I wasn't trying to decipher the text. I was just recognizing the symbol as a...
It's
no, it's fine.
Deciphering writing. That's the whole...
To recover, to answer your question, what am I getting at, Jeff? First, I was buying Joe time.
Thank you.
Second, I was using vague imagery. I didn't tell you what cult. I didn't tell you what they worship specifically. I was just like, this symbolism, smells, this seems like a cult with your untrained mind. Oh, hey, they're all got the same symbol on them in some sort of crappy, I did it myself, which means I'm committed to the cult type. You know what I mean? Like these are aspects or, things that point towards a cult, not the actual cult itself, their tenets, what they eat on Tuesday. So I won't retract that as meta, but Joe has a good point. Without being untrained, there's, the researcher, proper training, that's probably as far as you're ever going to get, no matter how many symbols you see. Fair enough?
Cool. Yep.
Okay. Miros, back to bracing the door. He fell asleep on the door already. What?
No. No.
What?
No.
What?
No. No. I praise it.
Okay.
I just go tense.
All right. Thieon.
All right. Well, I think the best idea I've had all day is to shout out down the hallway, "Hey, Baron, this way!" And then run down the hall. 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Back in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I'm out of actions, I can't close the door, but I am going to patiently wait there and listen. Hand on the door so no one can close it without me saying so.
You only moved twice. You should still have another action.
Well, now I want to spend the rest of my time listening.
Oh.
To see if it took my bait and it is going to run to the main hall and then hopefully piss off down one of the other hallways or stumble out of the dungeon.
Become a wandering monster.
We leave the dungeon to this mass slaughter of the goblins. Just like, oh, that's messy.
They did want it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have to find new servants.
Fuck.
And I turn and look to me brothers in the room. Shh, the fucking door is open down there. I couldn't close it.
Okay.
Wake him up. We may have to run quick. I can't be dragging that sofa with him laying on it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
59%. You can hear him, and you can hear him through both doors. And you also hear some sort of like, it goes past the door, right? And then sort of like comes back like it's dragging something. And you kind of hear the sort of end thrashing of somebody that, possibly reawakened to horror and fear and one last cry for help before jaws and claws clamp down.
Oh, that's dark.
And you hear some bone crunching and munching just on the other side of a mere 10 feet
The
away.
Wilhelm yell through the doors.
Oh, not even.
Well,
It's just a muffled. Not even.
So much for Battlefield Mercy.
Oh.
Al.
I'll get your ass up.
Niles sitting there reading.
Do not disturb.
Okay. That'd be good if you have like a cantrip that just hung like a glowing symbol. It just said, big hand, do not disturb the cleric. Right?
Just reading my holy text. Piss off.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole the prophet Bowman said, "Let there be hell doors," and blah blah. All right. TikTok round 5 murals.
Okay. To keep Thieon from mentioning anything, I want to walk over to where Albrecht is having a little snaz. And I know the easiest way to wake him without him making a sound.
Don't do it.
I want to do it.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it. I pull up my flask. I uncork it. And then I jam it in his mouth. At the same time, kind of shake his head. Kind of
How many actions are you spending?
move,
You gotta open.
force feed, shake.
You gotta open a door.
Open the door.
Yeah.
How am I opening? No,
You said
I
you're-
am not
you're
opening a door.
Bracing.
No, that is the opposite. Can I close the door more? Can I close the door twice?
Oh, you're force feeding Al.
Yeah.
I thought you were like force feeding the bear.
What
No.
the? Whoa.
What?
Sorry.
How did you?
I know we're playing a fantasy game, but dude, it's a freaking bear.
The
He
fuck
was
did you
making
go with that there
friends?
for?
I don't.
No.
I was skimming, +4 bonus offer food. Sorry.
no.
So before the flask even hits my mouth, I'm already suckling just off a scent.
That's what I do. And then just gonna grab his hair, not gently. Give his head a shake.
Oh yes. Oh, breakfast. Right.
And that's when the bottle goes in.
Did I get my rest? What's going on, lad? What's going on, lad?
Quiet. It's a big ass fucking bed outside the door.
A big ass fucking bear. What goddamn underground, lad?
The bottle goes shoved in more.
Intelligence check, boys.
Yeah, sure. Intelligence checks.
Mm-hmm. All around.
I threw all my points into intelligence.
Natural one.
Ooh, a 17.
Still suckling at the teat.
The Bumble Brashers begged you guys, please, if you go down there, save our mascot, our pet bear, Big Bumble, they called him.
Yeah.
They also showed you how some of them lost their hands trying to feed this bear and keep this bear and stuff.
In all fairness, I tried to feed the bear. And it scared the shite out of me.
You sound, I wouldn't say it's like eating sounds coming through those doors, but, He's doing something that's,
One could construe that as feeding.
let's say,
Who knows? Maybe bears have a natural attraction to rainbow butt monkeys.
It's a delicacy, I've heard.
The ever alluring rainbow butt.
It's like, you know how sushi is a nice food?
Oh man. Oh.
so you're over here playing with Al.
Yeah, I spent my entire turn waking him up as quietly as possible.
Okay, Thieon.
So I hear the bear chewing on something.
Mm-hmm.
Alas, we knew him so briefly. We're stuck in this room now. The door to the south and the bear room is open. What do you suggest? Which one use real sneaky type? Run down there and close that door real quick, eh?
You know, I could be sneaky from time to time. But the fuck I'm going out there where a bear could see me?
Well, we're gonna have to leave sooner or later.
How about later? Don't you have a tankard on you?
Well, we're gonna run out at some point.
Aye, and that's when we leave.
You're hopeless. We're
It'll
doomed.
smell fresh air and leave and wander off on its own.
While you guys are in theory mode, I'm actually going to
Yep.
detach this combat. I'm going to end it. Right? You guys are free to do as you will. You guys are separate rooms. It didn't make a beeline straight for you. It's out there doing something. And the tense seconds just turn into tense moments. And the tense moments bleed into, tense minutes.
Could I retry some of those knowledge of nature checks then?
Sure.
Oh, very good.
Can I fucking go back to sleep then?
The fuck you won't become a bear food?
Wake me if he starts scratching at the door or something, lad. I'm tired.
Knowledge 24?
Need to commune with my new wee work bugby.
You know your pup ain't right.
I know, that's what I love about him.
Well, right. You are odd.
Well, if that's the way we're gonna do, I pushed the door closed since I didn't do anything my round. It's time to crash on the couch.
Just stay
Wait it
quiet.
out.
There's plenty of food out there. He's not going to try to work his way through the door. Sleep.
Oi, just know if you feel a swift kick, get up and start wiggling your fingers like you've never waggled them before.
I'll do what I can.
Hey, okay.
And I go back into rest mode.
Okay. I'll say that was and most of it happened, like the rounds and combat happened up in the first, minute. But just to be sure, there is that proverbial, 10, 5, becomes 10, becomes more relaxed. And, so say a good 20 minutes or so later, you go back into rest mode. And you guys are doing what now?
Contemplating what I know about bears
Okay.
and posting on the door.
So with a 24, you had the right moves. Feed it would give any natural creature, it would give you like a +4 for you to command or, try and make an impression on an animal.
And what skill would you be using to command an animal?
The same you have been, but you didn't give the animal a command. You just threw food in and shut the door. And it does have sort of a crazed, starved and get the hell out of the dodge kind of agenda. Now this is like with a regular, bear. You do know that you said something about sleeping tonight. Let it tire itself out. This is sound logic.
Yeah.
Let it be fed. That's sound logic, and approach it later
It's
when
got a little-
it might have calmed down or,
A lot of pent up bear juice.
Yeah. Maybe have a go. And then there's then that's just to what? To free it? It's unlikely you can just turn this thing into a pet with one pet of the head kind of thing in a decent roll. It's not a puppy that's just oh, are you my dad? No. But as far as doing the by the rules command animal or making some kind of impression, giving it food. And it's also what it considers food. right?
Mm.
Anyway,
Well, them woggy froggies would make a nice snack, I can tell you that for sure. Kind of regret leaving that one back there. Be
Frog
good
legs.
dinner.
well, Miros, you saw a whole bunch of bodies that were ripped up and partially consumed, but not fully consumed.
Yeah.
And this thing acted like it was still starved. So maybe it tried to eat some of the people and just didn't like it, or ate till it's full. And then it's just like, I'm not eating that guy again. And something else. Because
Oh, if it didn't like them, it's certainly not going to like us. Unless it likes booze, then it'll love us.
Oh, we'd be in a big heap.
then you have a drunken hungry bear. Just from the vapors coming off your blood. Anyway, gentlemen, what's our next move?
Sleep,
Hey,
Okay.
hunker down, stay quiet. Maybe it'll leave.
Well, I'm certainly going
We
to take,
could-
since you're not, unless you can hear its whereabouts or whatever, it does, eventually quiet down. Maybe it wandered off through an open door. Maybe it's just going, room to room, body to body, who knows? But it does quiet down in the immediate area.
do I know what they like to eat?
Sure. We're omnivores. We eat berries and all kinds of yummy veggies, but we do eat meat.
Fair.
But they would like the same kind of meat that you'd like, small game and berries and stuff, Not even a tiger really likes to eat man until it gets a taste for it, but not every kind of crazy creature would, Anyway. But the look at its eyes, confusion, pain, mad hunger. You saw that in Bearmaster Monk.
Yeah, the kicks.
When
I remember
when he tried to
them
bite your
keenly.
ear off and yeah, that kind of thing. And all the kicking in the head, yeah. So, shall we say time passes if you guys are happy to be barricaded in? Miros is going through all of his...
casters have their have their tea and a pee.
Yep. And Miros is going through all his bear nursery rhymes.
Yeah. 1 kick, 2 kick, 3 kick, 4. Ouch, my head hurts much more.
See, the bear don't run up trees. They can climb because they eat bees. Or is it honey?
Faster than me.
Yeah, no kidding. On and on it goes. Luckily, the three of you find this a lovely lullaby as he, Miros has an epic voice. Actually, technically, if you're not trained in singing, I'm assuming this is like straight charisma rolls if you wanted to attempt to sing.
Well, the singing was your idea.
Yeah. Was the last time with your half orc on the river, so just...
Yeah, and he turned out to be a bard.
So anyway, guys, 8 hours go by, reload, rejuice, As you may have theorized, there's plenty of open space and bodies to keep Mr. Bear busy before he even needs to think about tracking and come scratching at your door.
Mm-hmm.
So
and plenty of other open doors.
Yep. So far. Now, did you guys leave the secret door open?
Secret door?
The way in?
Oh, yeah.
So
I didn't close it.
I could wander outside and reunite with my clan. I can hear the tiny little green screams now.
Smell fresh air?
Happy delight. It's Big Brusher. Yay! They run towards it, and shortly after, it's Big Bumble, run away! Kind of thing going on. Echoes of. Anyway. Did we or did we not leave the door open?
It's totally open.
It's totally
100% open.
Okay.
I can say I did not close it. I don't believe Thieon closed it.
All right.
And I don't believe Albert closed it. And I don't think Niles closed it.
I was last one in, and
Okay.
it definitely wasn't closed.
All right. So, yep. Lots of wandering around, lots of eating, lots of sniffing, and, maybe in its state, it found its way out. Maybe you're just going to open that door and see a lot of bear just looking at you in the silence and the dark. Who knows? Anyway, 8 hours. Reload, boys. Spells up.
All right. So this is me plan. Let's put a couch right behind the door with about yay much room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you open the door, hits the couch. I stand with me axe on one side. Chop a nose if it comes in. If it's there, push the couch, closes the door. Not get too close.
Well, if I've got a vote in this matter, I'm just going to point out there's other doors off this room we can open. Let's not even worry about that till we need to worry about that. Lads, don't poke the bear.
Oh no, I want out of this room, and the basic way that I'm thinking that we're all going to go is to the south, right? We know that fucker may be to the west. So let's head south and maybe have a look around there. I'm tired of being stuck in this room.
Oh, but they had to have their little wee nap. That's why we're stuck. Not stuck, but that's why we're
Stuck-ish.
here in this room.
We're stuck-ish.
Aye, but if you want to maybe take the bear, it's supposed to be somewhat tame, is it not?
No,
No,
not at all.
The goblins said they had it tamed.
Did you see how many goblins were missing hands and arms?
Yeah, at least half of them.
That's right. I don't want to be in that group.
Well, I'm just hoping that it's actually going to sniff the fresh air there and be gone. That's my inkling. Like now, they had a little pent-up rage. It was stuck in a little room. Think about it, Thieon. You've been stuck here for 8 hours. You're not liking it too much.
No, I'm getting rather pissy, to be honest with you.
I think the bear was pissier than you were by times 5. I think that means a lot.
Let's give that door to the south a crack open and see what's what.
Oi, let's do that.
All right.
I'm just saying though, Thieon. Maybe perhaps before you go swinging, let me try a little thing that one of the masters I worked with showed me. If that don't work, you swing away and I'll give it a beating. He'll never know again.
All right. I'm fine with that.
Aye.
So where are we going? South?
South.
South door. So back out the way you came in. Well, not the way you came specifically to this room, but you're not going to explore the other 2 doors?
We're going to deal with the bear here first before we go start popping open other new doors.
Okay.
Not sound reasoning. Can't argue with that much. At least we'll see what it's done anyway.
Oi. 10, 15, 20.
Oh, you're a brave one.
Hey, of course I'm a brave one. What, you saying you're not?
No, I'm saying there's a fine line between brave and stupid.
And?
I'm just seeing which side of that line you're on. Keep going.
You know which one I'm on.
Niles is already out the door, guys. The cleric, our human cleric's like, yep. Well, you guys are discussing being brave. He's already out the door.
I cannot see you, but I can hear you.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Well,
I go sneaky mode.
Okay.
You can hear the piccolos. Bum, 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 bum.
You see light up ahead.
I can't be shown up by a cleric.
Yeah,
That's just not right.
Shown by the human blind cleric's cantrip so he can see. Light is spilling from ahead.
Well, if a bear's going to eat him, I at least want to be able to see that.
17 stealth.
Okay. I roll stealth, by the way, just so you remember.
Okay.
But
as long as you can roll higher than that,
then I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Why am I getting moved?
Oh, Muros, I just thought you got fed up, Joe, and just ran off.
Oh. My bad.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, I can't be shown up by a cleric.
Frank's the only one that usually grabs the wrong mini. This is a whole new.
I didn't realize that. Oh, wait, you're wearing a skin-colored shirt. That's why.
You're bald. He has a flowing black hair.
Oh, I'm not going to see a cleric get eaten. Okay, well that's a little more comforting. I thought for a minute there I was going to be shown up by a human.
So use my little peepers to look into the room there.
Okay.
What did they peep?
Bodies. Some have been moved. You know, the room has been redisturbed since you were there, but you certainly don't see a great big bear.
Okay. Keep going in, and then I peep around the corner to my left, going into the
other door, the first Muppet room. Yeah. Yep. No.
Yeah, where we met Jim and Henson.
No sign of him.
I'll use my patented bear call. Hey, bear!
What? All right. Can I have a knowledge nature check?
Oh no,
for-
that works every time.
Oh yeah.
There's no roll needed.
I was gonna say,
If it can hear me,
if it speaks dwarven,
trust me,
brr,
they'll come.
nothing comes.
Also works on Bigfoots.
An annoyed cousins.
I've not gone looking for those though.
Middle night, you
Bear.
see Thieon break camp and wander off the woods. Hey, bear! Still looking for the legend of the Bigfoot. All right. No. Now there's bin sign. You know, you guys see the odd blood mark splash drag that wasn't there. Half a body moved around here and there, kind of thing. Like this bear's had a good romp. You know, but maybe, unless it's gone off to explore rooms without you, because that would be a dick move. Perhaps it left, you know, perhaps it got whiff of the fresh air outside and went outside. So let's talk about your backup goblins that are with Matt's character, Melba, at this time. You guys talked about playing backup characters. And that you,
I think I might have to rename her to Dessert.
well,
Melba Toast.
Melba
here's
Toast.
the thing. You guys thought was very keen to play dwarves, and I said, you know, please don't have your second characters be dwarves. And you're like, well, we'll pick from, you know, what's around. And I thought, ooh, a town full of humans. You guys are like, let's be goblins, you know. So, your backup characters, just a glimmer, you know. We have Melba, obviously, the witch for Matt. If this goblin was required to, you know, be part of active duty. What would you play? I mean, these goblins are already mimicking you guys. Would Frank be interested in playing the goblin monk that worships Muros? One of those 6? Would Ryan be interested in playing the goblins that aspire to be Hell Knights, who took to Alec? The goblins singing and dancing that took to Dahlgren? The 2 sneaky ones who keep camouflaging themselves like bushes that took to the wandering druid? Was there, you know? Just a little foreshadowing.
Oh, I can play a goblin just as well as anyone, I guess.
No, just any idea of, like, you know, if God forbid something should happen to this dwarf, and you did pick from the pool of goblins outside, you know.
I haven't even thought of that catastrophist event that leads to the end of Thieon. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
This guy's bulletproof.
Okay. So let's talk about your third characters, because if the bear got out there, complete wipeout. Maybe a half-dead Melba, but, you know. So talking about your third backup character, you guys start thinking about that while we're still on your first dwarves. So back to the rooms at hand.
Okay. Monkeypox.
So, is knowledge nature is used to track as well?
You like that?
I'm like, oh shit.
Bear stealth. Boo. Just teleports to this other room. The rug, the bear rug slowly draws itself together like that scene in Terminator 2 and comes up behind Muros. Oh my God.
Little did we know, it was actually a blink bear.
It's a
B1000.
Yeah. The B1000.
Ah!
Oh, we've got to remember that for Starfinder for the sentient bear rubs NPC, the B1000. Anyway, sorry.
I don't not like it when you do that.
Sorry.
It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry.
So, knowledge nature, is it used to track as well?
That's
Yes.
a good
Yeah.
I definitely don't like it when you do that.
I'd like to see if maybe I can do a quick little tricky track. See if it's within my realms of doabilities. Wah! No. I remember the kicks again. It's like, tracking a bear. No. Boots to face.
Yeah. You flash back your master. Don't follow me. Kicks you in the side of the head.
Yep.
To daze you.
Yep.
Okay.
So I want to hustle up to the room where I originally found Yogi.
Sure.
Whoop.
Thieon, are you
Bear?
hanging out, staying guard, or are you joining for the imminent search?
Oh God, no! I'm going to stay right here and look for a bear.
Okay.
I told you that call never fails. So if he's within earshot, he's coming.
Okay. Yep. Sure enough, you know. Do do do. Do 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 do. Roll for initiative, Frank. You called yourself a bear. Good.
I'm just gonna roll my handle animal and I'm gonna mount it.
No, I'm just kidding. Guys, casters, 8 hours is up. Quit sleeping in. Get off your lazy butts. What's going on? Caster 1 and Caster 2.
I don't want to get.
Yeah, caster 1 and caster 2 as the party just leaves us again.
Yeah.
I get up,
Leaves us and then leaves us.
grab the flask, pour a couple cups, walk over to Niles, give him an elbow, hand him a cup.
All right.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
This was 10 minutes ago when those two first wandered off, right? You're just giving them delayed time to find something. Get your liquid breakfast. Power shake in, right? Okay.
Stretch. Oh, yeah. Much better. I feel like I could fight a bear.
Really? So, I've just been moving this mini around and having it like appear and disappear for the podcasting audience. They're going, what the hell are they going on about?
The Vorpal bear.
It's a Vorpal bear. Blink bear. But seriously, guys, with Thieon, calling the bear, and sure, give him a call. And you guys, finishing off breakfast, putting Miros in the room. This stately bedroom looks like a horrific crime scene. Sprawled haphazardly everywhere are half-mauled humanoid bodies lying in pools of dried-up blood. Splintered furniture, bed curtains and rugs torn to complete shreds, and massive piles of dung. Knowledge nature? Any guesses?
We're not recreating the Triceratops scene from the first Jurassic Park.
Aw. Well, not all of us, I hear, have seen Jurassic Park. Good movie, though. So, that's the once over. What do you want to do?
Well, I heard bears. I know bears can hide. So I search.
So you're looking for a bear.
A bear in a closet.
It's like a genie in a bottle.
Yeah, or two in the bush.
Okay. So you're searching specifically like the large objects in the room to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 24.
All right.
Ha!
Well, the most interesting object you find like in the room, okay, besides the actual bug arts, because there are like several of those bodies.
They're old news.
Yeah, plus the one you acted, the one you offered up.
And it's unmauled. I'm very disappointed.
Oh, it had a chew, but it's like, no, I know what that tastes like. You find a collection of tattered books strewn amongst the wreckage, but no bear.
Oh, I grabbed the books. Albert would be mighty pissed if I didn't grab them.
Okay. There's lots of them. This would take some back and forth. You guys just...
I make a stack.
Okay. You guys just about finished breakfast and Miros returns to the room with the first stack of books.
Oh, what have you there, lad? And I start looking at the books, seeing if I can recognize any titles. And I'll give you a knowledge check. Intelligence sounds probably the right one to do. 11. Anything stand out?
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Poof, bear.
Right, looking over your shoulder, the bear, pokes at one of them. Oh, thanks, man.
It's like a pop-up book. I just open it up, and the bear's like,
just pulls out of the book. What a great place to hide.
Yeah.
The books do appear damaged.
Bear must have nailed his stealth check. I'm just going to say that.
It was a shadow dancer.
And you guys just have some kind of bear phobia. You just think you see bears around every corner every time you look around. The books themselves look damaged. They look like they're some sort of historical information about the Order of the Nail.
Oh.
It looks like you guys.
That sounds like a keeper.
You guys would need to spend an hour or so reading though to learn anything. This is not something like a.
Well,
quick
while
glance.
you're having your brekkie.
No, we're long done that.
Second
No
brekkie?
need, no need. Wait, trust me. I have a feeling we're going to be spending some time here. And you know, we'll have to be taking some cups while being in remembrance of our fallen comrade. Save this for some reminiscing about the wee aspiring hill knight we briefly had a moment of making acquaintance with.
Oh, poor Alec.
Alec.
Poor
Alec
Alec.
was searching for something, whether it was information, an item, hair gel. Who knows?
Something.
Who knows? He was kind of guarded about that. He was a pretty open guy about the tenants and the order, and you guys even being here as leftover invaders and stuff. But
But to be fair, he had his hair combed over one eye.
that's true. It made me.
He knew it'd only be he burned the candle on both ends, as they say.
Made him look damn sexy. So, do you guys want to take the time to start, hunkering down, have a read before moving on? Or is this something like, into treasure and we'll worry about it later? The next town visit, light reading. Or you just gained a whole bunch of toilet paper.
Let's just give it a read through.
The most valuable commodity in the universe.
How much gold is that worth?
I'm telling you.
You guys give it a read through. And
You know what? Let's leave Muros and Thieon to do a bit of searching and whatnot. I'll toss a couple books over to my fellow knowledged one and say, hey, have a look at this, see if anything stands out. We'll take an hour to do a cursory read.
All right.
Do we find out anything of interest?
Actually, as much as I'd like you guys to burn these and learn nothing, you do.
No.
You guys spend more than an hour reading. You learn the Order of the Nails history outlined about why they came here. Their reason for setting up shop, as it were. A lot of stuff that Dahlgren covered, right? But in a lot more detail. Dahlgren had the story version of Hell Knight.
In the Cliff Notes.
Yeah, why they set up here, who founded it, how many years they ran, the fact that they were done about 11 years ago, type of thing. However, their talk about two members and their names stand out because they both have the last name Stagram. One male
Ooh.
and one female. Apparently to these books and their deeds or whatever, amongst a whole bunch of other famous people that they bothered writing down about, a seem from what you can gather that both Stagrams were accomplished nail forebearers. They were
Cool.
prominent and noteworthy members of the order.
Well, I'll take those documents and definitely tuck them away into safekeeping so that they can be distributed to whomever comes to pick up poor old Alec's body. Or maybe someone will resurrect him in town. You never know. Stranger things could happen.
There's some strange things going on here. The longer you guys spend here, there has been, despite the Bogarts being on edge, despite the mad bear, the longer you stay here, the longer you guys feel attuned to the stones, and the stones are restless. The type of restless that comes from the dead being bound and restless. And we will see you next time here on the Elven Portal Podcast, the Age of Ashes live stream. Thank you to Dicewise Entertainment. Say goodnight, Niles.
Good night, everyone.